Medalists in this, and first round attempts going as high as 130, starting at 50. Now for Korea, Hwang, Yuseon, her first major championship, but finished fourth in the World Cup events in Ejike that we reference at least 28 times a day. But came fourth in that. It was very encouraging for her. That was her major international debut. This is her major championship debut from Chungju in Korea, her coach Kim Jae-young. And this is an attempt at 50. Whether or not she was expecting a response to that, she got it. So for 50. That was relatively straightforward looking, but 2 and against.
Loaders, please load the bar to 57 kilograms, para-powerlifting.
All in all, quite a solid attempt for one that missed out.
Thank you. The bar is loaded to 57 kilograms for first attempt from Australia.
Janel.
So next to go for Australia, Janel. Another who competed in Hungary this year in the World Cup event there. Seen a lot more of her in wheelchair tennis and in basketball. This is an attempt at 57. So to take an early lead.
Push it. Right.
Straight back a little bit. 3 reds against. Spent quite a bit of time in the bench as well. Further up it went, the further back it strayed.
Thank you. The bar is loaded to 65 kilograms for first attempt from Thailand.
Motnok.
At Motnok of Thailand is next to go. Silver in the Southeast Asian Para Games, the Asian Games at the end of September. And she's going for 65. Previously, in the last Asian Para Games, in Yuseon she was 5th, aiming for Kuala Lumpur next year. Didn't dwell on it.
No lift.
2-1 against, and again, one of those that was hanging at one apiece for a long time. The scoring. But denied. As successful as the kiss cam they've just tried to put up, by the way. Very close to it. Our referees, Nossi Mohammed of Malaysia, the centre referee behind the bar, and the side referee Zita Aradsky of Hungary, Maria Milea from Romania. There's a Binane of Morocco, going for 75. 6th in the World Championships in 2010 in Kuala Lumpur, one of those cities that's a good powerlifting base, so we keep going back there. Binane going for 75 and the first successful lift of this competition after Hwang, Mans and Motnok all missed out. Same result, no lift. 3 red lights. Nonplussed maybe. Nezha Binane of Morocco. Curious the early difficulties across the board.
Chinese Taipei.
Ya-Hsuan.
Representante de China Taipei, Ya-Hsuan.
Successful career for Ya-Hsuan of Chinese Taipei. Bronze in the last Asian Para Games in 2014. Best World Championship performance 6th in 2006. It's her 5th Worlds. 6th in Beijing at the Paralympic Games there. A couple of 7th places at Paralympics as well, including Rio. And considering how the rest have been wiped out so far, Lin with a chance to gain an early advantage, but obviously would be helped more by those following her having a wobble rate. So 76 for Lin Ya-Hsuan. good from here.
Good.
And it is 3 out of 3. First successful lift of the competition. Ya-Hsuan takes the lead. Perfect set of marks across the board. So up and running at 76. Ya-Hsuan.
Thank you. The bar is loaded to 100 kilograms for first attempt from Ukraine.
Tatyana Shirako.
Representante de Ucrania, Tatyana Shirako.
So next up for Ukraine, Tatyana Shirako, going for 100. The 2007 European champion. Her best world championship display, 4th in 2006. No mark though in 2014, same at London 2012. 4th in Beijing in the 8 Paralympics. 5th in Rio. Didn't dawdle, and it was perfect.
Loaders, please load
Like a Krusty the Clown recording session.
kilograms right high 7.
Into the gold medal position, just like that. I think for most of it, that's their first proper look at it. Didn't hang about. And in front with 100. A perfect set of marks with it.
Thank you. The bar is loaded to 105 kilograms for first attempt from Poland.
Białorusza Halas-Koralewska.
Representante de Polonia, Małgorzata.
Well, if she can keep her head, it's Małgorzata Halas-Koralewska, Gosia. And 105, the Polish lifters target. European silver in Ejike 2 years ago at the last Europeans, and 4th at the Paralympics in Rio. This for 105. It was a swift one and a split call, and it's 2-1 against.
Loaders, please load the bar to 105 kilograms.
So Shyrokolava still leads for Ukraine. Halas-Koralewska missing out at 105. One of those ones where it's hard to make out the minuate.
105 kilograms for first attempt from Brazil.
Mariana Dandrea.
So Mariana Dandrea of Brazil,
Mariana Dandrea.
silver in the Junior World Championships on Saturday. She was a late call-up actually to the Paralympic Games in Rio, having won the gold at the World Cup in Kuala Lumpur. No mark in the Paralympics, but that was at the age of 18. So could have at least half a dozen more of those to come. And Andrea going for 105. Remember, she has already won World Cup gold and still a teen, still a junior.
Start.
5 for Mariana Dandrea. This will be a tight one. 2-1 against.
Loaders, please load the bar to 112 kilograms
So just 2 successful lifts so far for Shyrokolava and Lin. It was one where the decisive vote hung in the balance for a long time. It was 1 yes, 1 no.
Thank you. The bar is loaded to 120
Couple of misses at 105.
attempt from China.
Only 2 out of 8 successful lifts so far. So Jianjin of China going for 112. Originally was looking at 110. A hat-trick of 4th places in major championships. The last 2 worlds, she's finished 4th, Kuala Lumpur and Dubai, 2010 and 2014 respectively. 4th at London 2012 as well. Missed out in Rio. Coached by Lee Waipu from Ejike. Jianjin for a whopping lead. She can get this at 112. Good attempt. 3 out of 3. And Jianjin is our new leader. 12 clear of Tatyana Shirako of Ukraine, with Lin Ya-Hsuan of Chinese Taipei in 3rd. And they're the only 3 successful lifters to date. Only 1 left. And somebody who could obliterate the rest of the field with 1 lift and 1 lift alone.
Thank you. The bar is loaded to 130
Waiting in the tunnel.
for first attempt from Nigeria.
Lucy Ejike.
The 3 times Paralympic champion, Athens, London and Rio. Silver in London 2012. Medals at the last 5 Paralympic Games. Flag bearer for Nigeria in 2016 in Rio. World record holder as well, set in Rio at last year's Paralympic Games. Traditional Nigerian pink as well. At 130 for Lucy Ejike. And if she lifts this, we can all go home. So all those successes. She'll look after the bar herself by the looks of it. Does she want that cleaned off, I think? I think she does, yep. Before she'll give it a run. There's a perfectionist. For 130, Lucy Ejike. This is so far ahead of the rest. If she gets this, it's practically all over. That was very, very effective.
Good.
It's hers, 2-1, and in the lead by 18 kilos, and it's hard to see anyone coming close to that. 130. The gold medal's not at risk. Maybe the world record will be shortly. Any peril that there might have been, quickly eradicated. It's 2-1, and in terms of the votes was tied at one apiece for actually quite a while.
Thank you. The bar is loaded to 50 kilograms for second attempt from Korea.
Yuseon.
So we'll go into the second round, and Hwang Yuseon of Korea from Chungju, 21 years old. We saw her unsuccessful first attempt in the replay a few moments ago.
Be prepared, Janel.
Split decision of 2-1 against. So Hwang again returning for 50. Hwang Yuseon. She will not be penalised for a little backward motion on that. It was marginal, and she gets that 2-1.
60 kilograms, para-powerlifting.
Good effective lift, not much wrong with it. 2-1 in her call, and that puts her into 5th place. Hwang Yuseon going to go for something considerably larger in the final round, 58. Janel Manns now of Australia, having missed 57 in the previous round, but she is going to keep to her plan, and it's 60 in the second round. So adding 3 on from New South Wales, Janel Manns for Australia. 57 she missed out on, this for 60.
Push it to yours.
Not too much. Looked all right up until the halfway point, so that's 2 marks missed, 57 and 60. And there are still 5 lifters yet to record a mark, and Janel Manns is one of them.
Motnok.
So next up for Thailand is Motnok. Another attempt at 65. Missed at the first attempt. So another go at 65 for Motnok. That might be better rewarded, and I think it will be 2-1. Learned what she needed to from last time out. And Motnok with that 65 goes into 5th position. Good solid effort.
Ya-Hsuan.
So Ya-Hsuan for Chinese Taipei. Cleared 76 last time, so going for 78 here. She will stay in 4th place no matter what. It's a 5-way battle for the medals. If it stays this way, lying in 4th place, this would actually be her most successful World Championships and Global Championship, taking in the Paralympic Games as well. Long way before that's confirmed. She has a lot to go her way before that. For this to increase her mark by 2. Very little wrong with that. And 3 lights, all white. And that improves her mark by 2 kilograms. She stays in 4th place. She's still 22 off the medals. That's really not a consideration for her, but 4th place would be a thumping result. Not long for her to wait.
Thank you. The bar is loaded to 78 kilograms for 2nd attempt from Morocco.
Nezha.
Quality lift it was by Lin. And also going for 78 is Nezha Binane of Morocco. Lin would have the advantage head-to-head on body weight if this is good. missed out at 75 in the first round, but going straight through to 78 in round 2. This to go into 5th place. It's the same again for her, though it's 2-1 against. So no mark for her yet, and no mark for Janel Mans after 2 attempts. And Halas-Koralewska and Dandrea also not yet on the leaderboard.
Tatyana Shirako.
Tatyana Shirako of Ukraine from Zaporizhia. Cleared 100 in the opening round. She's in the bronze medal position for now, and this to strengthen her position, as there are others sniffing around this mark later on in this second round. To get it lifted and needing to impress, but it is 3 reds, so she's not happy. So she stays in 3rd. She wouldn't have gained any ground, but it's about defending her position, because 2 lifters coming up looking to usurp her. Sorry about the replay problems that are being experienced at present. Garcia Halas-Koralewska for Poland. Missed 105 last time, going for it again, and this would put her 3rd. If Shyrokolava had been successful there, then this would not be a attempt for the bronze medal position due to the body weight head-to-head. Always well supported, the Polish lifters. And it's no. So she's still without a mark. So it's still Shyrokolava in the bronze medal position for Ukraine. The attempts of Halas-Koralewska unsuccessful to climb into the top 3 for now. And Shyrokolava will stay 3rd if the next lift is unsuccessful. Halas-Koralewska denied. 3 reds too.
Mariana Dandrea.
Silver in the World Juniors. Mariana Dandrea returns to this stadium and this bench, aiming for 106, having missed 105 in round 1, and this to go into the bronze medal position. She made it. It's another tight one, it's a split one, and it's 2-1 against. Three successful lifts in this second round, 4 in the first round. We've had 18 attempts and only 7 have been given the seal of approval. Lynn, the only one to have 2 successful lifts. Dandrea denied at 106, still without a mark. Same with Halas-Koralewska.
Thank you. The bar is loaded to 116 kilograms for second attempt from China.
Jianjin.
Representante de China, Jianjin.
Jianjin for China, 112 successfully lifted in round 1. This for 116. Not challenging for the gold medal position of Ejike unless she does something incredible in round 3. But this to open up a lead of 16 kilograms over bronze and Shyrokolava. If she doesn't get this, probably still a bit tentative, but if she does, then I think gold and silver are locked in. This is on her way to being her best championship performance ever. And that'll help. It'll help a long way. That's surely the silver. Her first for Jianjin. 116 cleared, 2-1. It's a major gap above to the gold medal position, but she's left bronze way behind. That's almost certainly silver for China for Jianjin.
Ejike.
Very straightforward to glory. Now, Ejike of Nigeria is our champion. And we can definitively say that after just one lift from it, because Jianjin is aiming for 119 in round 3. She's locked in for the silver. Ejike of Nigeria, the gold. What a position to be in so early. This for 135, which is only 7 outside her own world record set at the Rio Paralympic Games.
1 minute.
$135.
Start.
No lift.
She stays on 130, and it was 3 red lights. Not quite unstoppable, but Jianjin is still 14 behind and not looking to go for the gold medal. So Ejike is locked in, and she'll get the gold medal round her neck shortly. Still a full round to go, and looking at all of the attempts being sought in round 3. Ejike will take gold. Jianjin the silver. That wasn't good enough for 135. The big battle is for bronze, and it's a three-way race. So into the final round we go. And there are still 4 lifters without a mark, and one of those is Janel Mans. And she aiming for 60. Missed out at 57 and 60 already. Despite her problems already, if she gets this, it's still 7th place.
Drive it up, to your eyes.
Oh, that's too much of a struggle. So no mark for Janel Mans in the 61 kg final.
Loaders, please load the bar to 62 kilograms, rep height 8.
Found the marks of 60 too much, having missed out in the first round in 57.
Thank you. The bar is loaded to 62 kilograms for third attempt from Korea.
Hwang Yuseon.
Representante de Corea, Hwang Yuseon.
So Hwang Yuseon of Korea lifted 50 and is still in 6th place. She's taken full advantage of others' shortcomings today. She's looking to add an extra 12 kilos to that previous round's successful lift. That was 50, this is 62. She would still stay in 6th place. She would have needed 66 to go up a position, and well, 62 is way beyond, I'm afraid. So that's the end of the line for her, but if she can stay in 6th place, that would be a fabulous performance. first major championship at the age of 21. Beginning to wobble a bit there, and it just couldn't raise. So that was that.
Thank you. The bar is loaded to 70 kilograms for third attempt from Thailand.
Hat Motnok.
Motnok of Thailand. 2 attempts at 65. Got the second one. Silver in the Asian Para Games, the Southeast Asian Games in September. 5th in the Asian Para Games in 2014. 5th now, and if this is successful, she will stay. That silver medal in Kuala Lumpur, where the Asian Para Games are next year, and so many major championships have been too. So for 70. Well, she got it raised. She'll be close to it. She's got it. 70 for Motnok. Rounds off a good day. 5th position. Her first global championship. That would be quite a finish. But it depends on the 3 others who have not registered a mark yet. So gold and silver decided, but it's going to be wide open for the bronze medal. And there's also a big battle for 4th place up and running. Nezha Binane of Morocco, yet to register a mark, but if she gets this 79, then she goes into 4th place above Ya-Hsuan of Chinese Taipei, who still has her final round attempt to go. So 79 for Nezha Binane. Well, it was swift enough. The decision is split and against her. So no mark for Nezha Binane. That's a couple of 2-1s against her as well. Well, definitely not far away in either of those. Ya-Hsuan of Chinese Taipei. 2 successful lifts so far, 76 and 78. This is for 80. It will not rise her above 4th. She's 1 place, but currently 22 kilos outside the medals. And that may rise if there's a further success after her. Well, either way, this is going to be a great result for Lin. Ya-Hsuan. The very worst this can be now, if Halas-Koralewska and Dandrea are both successful with their final round lifts, it would be 6th and it would be equaling her best ever performance at a global championship. It's not been an event where you can really take anything for granted. There have been lots of misses, 2 lifters already with no marks completely, and 2 more who are in jeopardy of suffering the same. Lin has 25 seconds left. Done very well to get that. She has 2 to 1. Well, that's 3 out of 3 in terms of the lifts. 2-1 in her favour this time. 4th place for now. 80 kg. She has done everything that she set out to do. Really good lifting there. Consistent, clean. Actually, all of her lifts as well. Well, the first 2 got all 3 white lights lit from the 3 officials. 2 that time. Almost the full set of clean marks. Bit of extra weight needed. And this will be for Tatyana Shirako of Ukraine, aiming for 106.
Tatyana Shirako.
Rappresentante di Ucraina, Tatyana Shirkolava.
So going for 106 now. Defending the bronze medal position on 100 right now in this 106. Oh, that's tight. And she didn't get it. Missing out, 0 from 3. Twice in a row she's missed out in 105. But with that 100 lift in the opening round, she stays in the bronze medal position. Oh. I love the coach's reaction, but lack of success from both. But she's still in bronze. It's out of her hands though whether she brings it home or not. We now have 2 lifts for 107. Originally Halas-Koralewska was going for 105, Dandrea for 106. Both now going for 107, and the lighter body weight is Halas-Koralewska of Poland. by half a kilo. If she gets this, Dandrea will have to go for 108. So Halas-Koralewska, 107. It doesn't get it, and it is no mark for her. It's a wipeout. 3 weights attempted, and she's not got any of them. So 3 lifters without a weight, and it could be 4. And she misses out again.
The bar is loaded to 107 kilograms for third attempt from Brazil.
Mariana Dandrea.
So it's gold for Nigeria, silver for China, and bronze for either Ukraine or Brazil. Mariana Dandrea, who's missed 105, 106, now going for 107, and this for the bronze for the 19-year-old, the World Junior silver medalist at the weekend. Curious competition with so much decided so early. And whoever wins the bronze, you might say they didn't have a huge fight for the bronze. Would we be saying that about Dandrea? Well, the Brazilians in the stadium certainly think she's done it, but it's not. Dandrea's missed it. It's 3 reds. She's also wiped out. So Shyrokolava of Ukraine wins the bronze medal. Lin finishing 4th, Motnok 5th. That's their best global results ever. And all of a sudden, now that Jianjin has secured the silver, but that actually happened a long time ago, she's decided she's going to go for 130. Now this would match Ejike, but Ejike has got a lighter body weight. So if she's going to go for 130, we'll go for 130 and a half. That way she would get the gold. This is a leap of 14 kilos by Jianjin. But it's still the silver. She's going to try and match Ejike, but on the head-to-head, she's not going to beat her. $119 was the original target. But the medals are decided. Jianjin for 130. Well, that settles that then.
No lift.
That's all the ifs answered. She's not going to get 130, then 130 and a half, no chance. But she's done well, 116. She gets the silver after 3 consecutive 4th places at major global championships. Those who finished 2nd to 6th, I make it, they've had their best championship performances, either at a Paralympic or a Worlds. Ejike the 3 times Paralympic champion, is the world champion now.
Ejike.
Got 130, missed 135, this for 140. Her world record is 142, and whether she gets this or not, you would have to bet that we will see her again after this. So 140 for Lucy Ejike. She won the gold a long time ago. Jianjin securing the silver way in advance. The jeopardy of the competition long gone. Ejike for 140 and an impressive lift. Has she done it? 2-1 against. I still bet she'll come out for a world record attempt. It is hers after all, 142. She's lifting them even if they're not giving it to her. Only thing I can say, by the way, she's had 135s and 140s that she's missed. She won with the 130. Oh, what would have happened if she'd been voted down on that?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was the final lift.
Well, that's it. She's not coming back.
61 kilograms competition. Please show
What a curious competition.
all of the competitors.
Lucy Ejike wins with 130, misses with her final 2 attempts. Jianjin with the silver for China, and Tatyana Shirako, a fine bronze for Ukraine.
We still have one competition remaining today. The men's up to 80 kilos competition.
And it's all over.
Will begin at
Lin in 4th, Motnok 5th, and Hwang in 6th.
17:15. But of course, we still have the medal presentation for that women's up to 61 kilos competition. We'll be bringing you that very shortly.
So the women's 61 kg, Lucy Ejike of Nigeria, the 3-time Paralympic champion, is now the world champion too, lifting 130. Jianjin, the silver for China, Tatyana Shirako, the bronze for Ukraine. Those who finished 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th, their best ever global championship finishes. The rest unable to get a mark. The medal ceremony is on the way.